Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of the Velocity channel. Let's go ahead and hop right into why the HELOC is your key, one of the keys to financial freedom. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Listen, we're gonna address something that is very controversial, all right, first of all, right, because we just saw the episode that was talking about, HELO, and somebody was, kind of laughing at him and different things like that. We want to help people, okay, to get out of debt through their home equity line of credit. And this is why you must know the difference between, watch this, the HELO, and I hope he explained it to him, all right, versus the HELOC, all right? Now, the HELO is going to be the home equity loan, all right? And a lot of people get that mixed up with HELOC. Matter of fact, you probably saw that in the subtitle, right? That said HELOC. No, it's not a HELOC. The guy definitely said, expressly said, home equity line, or excuse me, home equity loan. Okay, and a lot of bankers will hook you with that. They'll say, oh yeah, we have home equity lines of credit, and they'll mean HELO. Say no to the HELO. We don't want HELO. We don't want the home equity loan. We want a home equity line of credit, meaning it's a revolving line of credit. Means I can pay and borrow and pay and borrow, okay? Versus this is just one way, all right? Okay, this is two-way, all right? Now, to the man's credit, all right? He did say, hey, no, stay away from the HELO, at least in the beginning. I don't know if he was going to explain that or not. Okay. But listen, folks, you don't want the HELO. All right. I agree with him on that. But what you do want is the home equity line of credit. Why? Because with the home equity line of credit, especially if you get a first lien, my goodness, man, that takes velocity banking to a whole nother level. Whereas before you would only get access to 20% of your line of credit, man, with the first lien home equity line of credit, you can get access to a whole lot more. All right, so listen, let's go ahead, and you should see my other video talking about the first lien HELOC and the difference between the first lien HELOC and the second lien HELOC. Oh my goodness, world of difference. So here you are in the home equity line of credit, all right? And you're like, man, I have all this debt. I got a boat that costs $30,000. I've got a car costs $60,000. I got this, I got that, and I got the other, right? Listen, with the home equity line of credit, okay, let's just say you got $300,000 in home equity line of credit, all right? And you got about $100,000 of your loans, right? And so, hey, let's not be shy. You're nervous. You're nervous because you were never taught how to allocate your finances the correct way. So you got all these loans, right? That's worth $100K, right? Listen, folks, you're really going to be excited on this, all right? And you're wondering, man, how am I going to get out of these monthly payments? Well, folks, remember, loans many times are calculated super differently than lines. You may want to write that down. Loans are calculated super differently, meaning amortized, okay, super differently than lines, which are simple interest, okay? So let's say you want and you have the equity of $300K, right? All right? So you're looking at it and you're like, man, I've got all this equity, I got this line of credit, got the first lien HELOC, and I've got all this equity here in the home. I got this line of credit, but I got $100K in loans. What am I going to do with it? Come on, you know what to do with it. Put it in your house. Oh, you put it in your house, man. Duh. All right, so that you can consolidate all those loans, the boat, the car, perhaps the other house, perhaps the other car, perhaps the Jeep, perhaps you need to spend more money on maintenance for the Jeep, right? Perhaps you want to get another car, right, to replace the Jeep, Toyota Sequoia, whatever it is, right? you're going to make sure that with this, right, you place all the loans and you transfer the debt from amortized to simple interest. So now what you can do is you take this, and with those monthly payments, okay, it depends on the bank, you'll find that they are substantially lower, all right, than if you had to divide your income. Remember the division of income? Remember the cost segregation? Okay, you add your income here, okay, and you're paying the boat, you're paying the car, you're paying the credit card, right? And you're paying the other car, and you're paying all the expenses. When with the HELOC, your income goes in to the HELOC. And what happens to your monthly payment on the HELOC when your income goes in there? Do you have to pay a monthly payment? No, you already paid the monthly payment, remember? When you transferred your income to the home equity line of credit. Oh man, so it's like not having a loan at all, to be honest. When you put your loan in here, it flushes it, right? And now you just continue the cycle, and whatever's left over, right, from income into the line of credit, and of course the expenses, whatever's left over is what's gonna pay the loan, right? You're not directly paying anything, right? The only thing you're directly paying is from the line of credit and the expenses. Okay? You're not cost segregating because all those loans are into one. This is the ultimate debt consolidation tool, the line of credit. All right? Not those other firms. All right? No. Then you may say, well, CJ, you better have a disclaimer on that. No. The line of credit is way better. And plus, we assist those who are going through the debt consolidation process. We help them to get, right, first-lien HELOCs, and we help them to pay off, eliminate their bad debt. Keyword being bad, okay? So, listen, folks, I definitely am very concerned for those that don't know what the first-lien HELOC is and you qualify for it. So let's go ahead and contact me. We've got the description below. In the description below, there is a link, right, to make sure that we get the ball rolling. You know, ask the questions. It's simply a question asking, right, form. And you're going to fill that out, and we're going to make sure that we talk with you, see if the first-lien HELOC is for you, and if it is, freedom. All right. So, man, I can't wait for your testimonies and everything. So please don't be afraid of the home equity line of credit, but just say no to the HELOC. All right, folks. Listen, I'm going to have you take a picture of this, and then we're going to go ahead and sign off. So God bless you, and I definitely want to get in touch with you. All right. So that's enough, isn't it? All right. God bless you, and you take care.